Sometimes the people who notice a change first are the ones standing closest to you. And lately, many fans believe the members of BTS themselves may be quietly reacting to a new side of Kim Taehyung during the Arirang World Tour. It started with small moments. A smile from another member while watching Taehyung during a performance. Unexpected reactions during concerts. The way the members seemed to look toward him more often on stage. Tiny expressions caught in fan cams that fans immediately began replaying online. At first, people thought they were simply normal interactions between close friends after years together. But as the tour continued, fans noticed something interesting. The moments kept happening. And now, discussions across social media, especially on Reddit and X, are growing rapidly around one specific theory. What if BTS members are also noticing Taehyung's changing aura in 2026? As BTS continues promoting the Arirang era following one of the most anticipated group comebacks in years, nearly every detail surrounding the members has become a major topic online. Concert fan cams, behind-the-scenes footage, interviews, rehearsal clips, and airport moments are all being analyzed carefully by fans worldwide. But recently, attention has shifted towards something more emotional and subtle. The way BTS members themselves interact with Taehyung lately. Fans first began discussing this after several viral concert clips showed members smiling while watching Taehyung during performances. In some moments, members appeared visibly amused by his spontaneous behavior. In others, they simply seemed unusually attentive whenever he spoke or moved across the stage. None of the moments were dramatic. But according to fans, that's exactly what made them feel meaningful. Because sometimes the smallest reactions reveal the biggest emotional shifts. Throughout the Arirang tour, Taehyung's image has become one of the defining topics surrounding BTS. His quieter stage energy, emotional presence, cinematic aura, and increasingly calm confidence have all fueled discussions online. Fans repeatedly describe him as looking more mature, more grounded, and more emotionally centered than ever before. And according to growing speculation, BTS members may be noticing the exact same thing. One reason this theory has become so popular is because the group dynamic itself appears slightly different in 2026. After years of individual growth, solo activities, and military service experiences, fans naturally expected BTS to return with a more mature atmosphere overall. But many believe Taehyung's evolution feels especially visible. During recent interviews, Taehyung himself hinted at major personal growth following military service. He openly discussed how the experience reset his mindset and helped him feel mentally stronger and more focused. In one widely discussed conversation, he even joked that he now feels like the physically strongest member in BTS after military training. Fans quickly noticed that his overall energy during interviews also felt calmer and more reflective than before. Instead of playful unpredictability dominating conversations, Taehyung often speaks more thoughtfully now, especially when discussing future goals, music, acting ambitions, and the emotional meaning behind the Arirang album. That maturity appears to be influencing how the members interact with him as well. Many fans point to behind-the-scenes footage from concerts and promotional shoots where BTS members seem unusually affectionate or observant toward Taehyung lately. Small smiles, quiet reactions, and moments of watching him perform have become common discussion topics online. Some fans believe the members simply admire how much he has grown. Others speculate that they're reacting to the same emotional aura fans themselves are experiencing during the Arirang era. And perhaps the most interesting part is that none of this feels forced. The interactions don't appear staged for cameras or fan service moments. In fact, many of the clips gaining attention online involve extremely subtle expressions, moments that casual viewers might not even notice immediately. But BTS fans are known for paying close attention to emotional details. And right now, those details seem to be telling a larger story. One viral discussion on Reddit focused specifically on how often members glance toward Taehyung during emotional concert segments. Fans compiled clips showing reactions from different members during performances, especially during quieter moments when Taehyung's stage presence becomes more intense. The conclusion many fans reached was surprisingly emotional. They believe BTS members are genuinely proud of the person Taehyung is becoming. Of course, this remains speculation. No member has directly stated that Taehyung feels different in 2026. But fans continue interpreting the atmosphere surrounding him as evidence of subtle emotional shifts within the group dynamic itself. And honestly, it's not difficult to understand why. Because Taehyung's current energy does feel different compared to previous eras. Earlier versions of him often felt explosive, chaotic, playful, and unpredictable. But during Arirang, there's a growing sense of calmness surrounding him, even during massive stadium performances. That calmness appears deeply connected to emotional confidence. He no longer seems pressured to constantly create moments or attract attention through unpredictability. Instead, he appears comfortable simply existing naturally within the atmosphere around him. And ironically, that restraint makes people pay even more attention. Fans now describe his stage presence using phrases like emotionally grounded, quietly powerful, cinematic, comforting, magnetic without trying. These descriptions continue appearing across fan discussions surrounding both his performances and interactions with other members. Another reason the theory feels believable is because BTS itself has always shared unusually close emotional awareness as a group. After spending years together through global success, intense schedules, military service, and personal growth, fans believe the members naturally notice emotional changes in one another very quickly. And if audiences around the world are sensing a new aura from Taehyung, many fans think it would be impossible for BTS members not to notice it too. This discussion has only intensified after recent promotional content and behind-the-scenes photos from the Arirang era began circulating online. Images shared across Instagram, X, and Reddit show Taehyung appearing calm, elegant, and emotionally composed during shoots and rehearsals. Fans repeatedly mention how the members' reactions toward him in these clips feel softer somehow, more observant, more affectionate, and occasionally even slightly amused by how naturally magnetic he has become. Some fans jokingly refer to this as BTS watching Taehyung the same way fans do now. And while exaggerated, the comment reflects something emotionally interesting. People increasingly see Taehyung as someone whose presence naturally affects the atmosphere around him. That emotional influence may ultimately become one of the defining characteristics of his 2026 identity, not just because of visuals or popularity, but because of emotional impact. Even during interviews discussing future solo goals, acting possibilities, and artistic ambitions, Taehyung now projects a sense of direction that feels more focused than before. Fans believe military service may have played a major role in this transformation, giving him time for reflection and emotional reset. The phrase "reset my mindset," which he used during interviews, quickly became widely discussed among fans because many believe it explains the calm confidence he now carries publicly. Rather than seeming uncertain or overly chaotic, Taehyung now feels centered. And perhaps the people noticing that most clearly are the members standing beside him every night on stage. As the Arirang World Tour continues, fans will undoubtedly keep analyzing every interaction between BTS members and Taehyung. Every smile, glance, and reaction will likely fuel even more discussions online about how his image and energy are evolving. But whether the theories are true or not, one thing already feels undeniable. Something about Taehyung in 2026 has changed. Not dramatically, not suddenly, but deeply. And if fans are noticing it, perhaps BTS is noticing it too.